So after getting ripped off at the armor shop.
Well, I mean, yeah, everything in... welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. We're in
Ketterberg.
We're in not Flinor.
We're in Ketterberg.
No, this is Ketterberg.
You don't get... unfortunately, unlike Symphonia, you don't get the shipping option in this game. Too bad for you.
No, but
Too bad.
No, but for compulsive gamblers, this is by far the best town
Too
in the
bad
game.
for you.
Unless you're... Because unlike the GameCube version of Symphonia that took out the casino, thankfully they brought that back in the PS2 version.
And it's just as glitchy as ever.
Well, it makes sense for there to be a casino.
Yeah, it does, but at the same time... Yeah, it does, but at the same time, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened with it. Apparently, the English version of Symphonia on the GameCube...
They ran out of space. It would have been in there, but they had to take it out due to because there was too much space. Yeah,
Something
it took
like
up
that.
too.
Either that
Basically,
or Namco
basically
US
what it
didn't
amount
wanna
to.
associate
Basically,
gambling.
what it amount to is that they ran out of space and they had to take some stuff out in order to make the game fit on the disc.
At least for the English version. In the Japanese version, it was still
the
on
GameCube?
there.
I don't think
so.
I don't think
could be
on the
wrong, though.
GameCube. I
I'd
think you're
have to
thinking
check.
of the HD release.
No, because the original, because the OST for the GameCube version still has the casino music in it.
Yeah, that means complete jack.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if
Get
maybe
it,
they just
Jack?
took it out
Because
of the English
blackjack,
version.
a game you don't play. Oh, am I kidding? Okay.
Blackjack's the only game that's worth playing in this casino.
I can't even find the blackjack table.
It's right next to you. It's
So
on the
this is
left
casino,
side.
Huh? Looks pretty fun.
Until you lose everything, and then you're a bum.
Like, you'd think they, with all the slot machines here, you'd think there'd be a
slot.
slot machine minigame too, but there's only 2 minigames. There's
Yeah, there's 2
Yes,
mini games.
it
It's
is
called
pretty.
Jack and shit.
But it makes me feel out of place.
no, there's poker, and then there's the lottery
This
ball.
casino
which
was built back
don't
when this
play
area
that
was
game
first
because
developed as a resort.
It's near impossible to win.
Then you see guys
Actually, a
with
little
water
legend
balls.
about this place.
Oh, this is probably the best.
They
This is
say
probably
if you
the best
hit
part of
jackpot
this.
on
No,
the
you see
second
guy at the
slot
lottery
machine
ball.
from the end,
Darn, I
you
lost
win a
again.
castle.
If you win the jackpot, you win a
Man,
castle,
it's so
and there
obviously allowed
goes
just to attract
Janice.
customers.
Surprising, absolutely
I
no
want
one.
me a castle.
It's a robbery.
Hey, come on, you cheapskate.
This is probably This is probably one of the best lines
What's
in the
wrong,
entire
Ernest?
game coming
Everybody's staring at you.
What's wrong? They're saying I'm too young. That's what's
He
wrong.
said minors aren't allowed to play in the
up. Basically.
casino. Boo.
What? What was that?
It's not that bad.
Boo! Boo! I say.
Parent. What about Jade?
Papa, can I please get my allowance pretty please?
Oh,
And then
God,
Jake
no.
gives her a quarter.
I'm afraid not.
No, here comes the
No,
best
it's
line
like,
in
no,
the
it's
entire
like,
game.
it's like this. Then Jake gives her a quarter. How am I gonna do anything with this? Shriek of terror.
That's right. My looks don't work on guys.
That's Scream, though.
Fun fact: that stream is actually Johnny on Bosch after seeing himself in 5 years.
Oh, wait, wait, he should be happy
Five-
because 5 years from now he'll be in Bleach for 3.5 years.
Maybe. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like time skip.
Time paradox.
paradox.
What if Bleach wasn't successful?
Shit. That's Johnny on Bosch after knowing that he can't voice Zero anymore. after Ultimate.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about. As long as his voice never gets out, he can voice any.
It's
character
like
because he has
it's like this is Johnny on Bosch after realizing that Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3 is the last time he'll ever voice Zero.
He's got plenty of other characters to voice. Anyway, welcome to the casino, aka the best waste of time you can spend in this game. The only problem is the exchange rate for gold and chips is ridiculous.
Yeah, so never use gold here. Just use your grade because you're not gonna use it for anything else.
It's like it's 300 gold for one chip, and it's like, why?
That's why I'm like, not gonna use my grade for anything. May as well use it here.
I would have used my grade too, but I don't have that much grade.
You have no use for grade so far. This is like the only time you
Yeah,
ever
but
have
I
to use
wouldn't
it.
get like.
This is like the...
This is the only time I'm ever gonna show off me actually spending time in here because you can get a lot of good items here. It just takes a really long time unless you're really lucky. Yeah, see, look, for 9 chips it's 2,700
No,
gold.
why would you ever use your money for chips? Just use your grade for chips. Never use anything else.
Because if I had used my grade, I would have only been able to get 3 chips.
Oh, boo-hoo.
And then I wouldn't be. And then I would get like
Sounds
nothing.
like somebody's very angry that they didn't. Sounds like somebody didn't grind.
Hey, I don't need the grind for money. I'm only showing this off here because like
Grind for money? Who's
And then I realized, oh crap, I need 10 chips.
grind for money?
God
Grind
damn
for
it.
money? Ha.
Oh no, I can bet up to 10 chips. Anyway, so this is poker.
By the way, it's all luck based too.
It is. The thing that's annoying about this is if you have 1 pair, you don't get
You have
anything
one-
out of it. So you have to get at least a 2
Well, you have one. You have 2 pair already. You had 2 pair.
Even if I had...
You had 2 pair.
No, that was
No,
1 pair.
It's so confusing. Here, it would take my entire hand. I don't care anymore. Give up on life.
There we go. See, if you get 1 pair, you don't get anything. So it's just like, oh god damn it. So I'm just showing this off. I'm not actually doing like normally I would grind and get a lot more chips if I was taking this seriously, but no. And I just had bad luck here. I am going to go, and then off camera I'm going to. Actually, I think. See, and this is what happens when I become a compulsive gambler.
Luke, I think you have a gambling problem.
Pretty much. At this point, I think I was just trying to show off like me winning 1 game. So I'm just like, come on.
It's like
I just want to win once to show off what happens when it when
it's
I
like
win.
that. It's like this. Luke, I think you have a gambling problem. Shut up! I'll tell you when I have a problem.
It's like, no, Natalia's like, I think you have a problem. You know what my problem is? Somebody keeps yelling in my ear while I'm playing. Damn it!
Then Natalia's scared.
Like I will win something.
Then
Okay, good. Yay! I finally have something.
Then Natalia sits beside.
And I got a full house. Fuck yes.
It's like
And if you don't get
it's like, and then Natalia sit.
always try and double
It's like
up.
Natalia sits beside you. Here, let me show you how to play.
God damn it! It's like normally I would try and double up, but with all this, but with the amount of chips that I had, I'm just like I'm not gonna risk it. And like I said, since this is going to be the only time in the entire game where I show this on camera, I'm going to spend a little bit of extra time here. I'm not going to waste too much time, but
Trade a jack
Damn
for a
it!
jack. Trade a jack for a jack. Of course, Jack.
Also, Joker's the best card that you can get in the game because it'll automatically become what you need in order to win. And then you go high and lows, and
Of course,
I would
Jade.
normally
Of course,
risk
Jade.
and do another one there, but if it's a 5 or above, I usually just stop because you never know what you're going to get.
Of
from
course,
it.
Jade's a Joker.
Yeah. Actually, the Joker's random depending on what it is. So it's like, oh, sweet, 3 of a kind. Fuck yes.
It's like Tyr and Jade. Why are Tyr and Jade the Jokers? I don't get that.
Jade, it makes sense.
Not so
Tyr,
much.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure why. I think eventually I will stop. I'm just trying to show off exactly how this game works. Like, god damn it, 1 pair. That really pisses me off. Ooh, 3 of a
Welcome
kind.
to Tell the Abyss Part 37. We're still playing poker.
God damn it.
Natalia, I think it's time to call it quits. No, I'm double the winnings.
I'll tell you when it's time to call it quits, you bastard.
No, she's a
And
she's
then
a noble. She
like,
can't
yeah,
cuss.
And then, you can, and then I can show off like, okay, you can bet more, and like, damn it, guy, you fucked everything up.
It's all your fault, Bosh.
There we go. There we go. Damn it, Annis.
Oh, sure. Blame your problems on the child.
Well, she's the one. It should have been low because 9 times out of 10, if you have a high card, the next card's going to be a low. Yeah, I kind of have a problem here.
Screw you. I'll screw you. I'll tell you when I have a problem.
At At this point, I'm assuming that Luke got drunk and doesn't know what he's doing. And there we go. Then I'm done.
That or it.
Fuck it.
It's like, I do think my drink was doped. Just looks at Jade with his. And there's
People, the potion has been spiked. Wait, what do you mean spiked? I thought potions... Weren't potions always alcohol? Shut up.
And Jade just walks off whistling.
No, it's like, Luke, we gotta go. The punch has been spiked. And then as they're walking out, the bouncer's like, is this a bad time to tell him that everything here is alcoholic?
Is it about time to tell him that every single drink is spiked? No, just don't.
like, should we tell him he was at a bar? No. He'll find out.
He'll learn when he's older. Wait, wouldn't
Anyway,
that wait?
so
Wouldn't
yeah,
this
that's-
wait, if the bar was open to minors, wouldn't that be condoning underage drinking?
Well, that's why they said that Annis wasn't allowed to play poker because
well,
she's underage.
that's a card game for one thing. I'm pretty sure Luke is underage for drinking.
Well, Luke's 17.
Legal drinking age is 21.
I don't know what the legal drinking age in Japan is, so maybe it's 18.
It's hard to
I
say.
don't know. I wouldn't know. Cultural differences and all.
Future sires, say the legal drinking age on screen.
Oh, like I'm gonna figure that out. I don't know how to look up the legal drinking age in
what a
Japan.
mansion.
It's called
I wanna
Google.
marry whoever lives here.
Fuck it, I'll do it right now. I don't care.
I'm pretty
Not much is
sure
happening
he's still
on screen
single,
right now.
though he's in his 30s.
So yours.
I'll fucking
Sorry,
do it. I don't
Annis, you're
care.
SOL.
What? Don't tell
Uh,
me this is your house, Colonel.
like, despite the
if
fact-
it is, then I'd go
Despite the
ahead
fact
and
that the
settle for you.
Emperor's like... Oh, wait, no, that would be awesome if that would be Jade's
No.
Even if it were, I'm afraid I'd decline the offer.
house. Yeah, I'm not a
But the
pedophile.
real owner might take you up on it. He likes every female he lays eyes on.
This sounds like this sounds like somebody I know.
Is it?
This sounds like
God,
somebody in a
no.
random
His
history
Imperial
book.
Majesty Peony.
Nah.
All
It's like his husband.
husband's
It's like his
happy
summer home out in the
holiday.
snow.
You're not gonna believe this. Since I'm actually bored, I start typing in legal drinking. The first option that shows up in Google is legal
The
drinking
Emperor
age.
wasn't born in the capital?
The first option in Google is that. What the crap?
Then what? All right.
And apparently, legal drinking age in Japan
So
is
I'm
20.
so it still counts. It's underage
As I
drinking.
recall, he was run out of the capital as
Just
a child
barely.
in
Just-
struggle for
It
succession.
doesn't matter. He's 17. If his drink is dope,
Yes,
that
that's
that
correct.
counts as
This mansion is
underage
from
drinking.
Manor.
God damn it. I'm just surprised that I didn't even type in the whole thing. I typed in LEG, and the first option that shows up legal age for drinking in Japan. How many people look up the drinking age in Japan?
Probably everybody in the U.S.
God damn it. So I assume that's the same for gambling. So basically everyone except for Luke and Annis are legally able to drink and gamble, despite the fact that I just gambled like 10
Who
minutes
said it
ago.
was Luke actually playing? Children call up in politics. Nah.
Yay!
Even
Because we haven't actually gotten too much. We didn't get too many political. Despite the fact
see, look, this is why you're not king. You spend it all in poker.
God damn it! Like, well, that's how the economy in that's how they sustain their economy in Ketterberg. Is everyone gets a bunch of money and spends it all on beer and gambling.
China.
How's it China's fault?
China's the one that makes everything. Oh my god. I need a drink.
Well, that's borderline racist. Well, despite the fact that it's actually kind of true, but
No, literally, I'm looking at the bottom of my Wario amiibo. It says NVL-001, made in China.
of course everything in Nintendo is made in China. Except for things that are endorsed, instead of things that are legally made by Nintendo. Actually, I'm not too surprised that the amiibos are made in China.
Yeah, big,
and
yeah,
outsourced.
big shock. Mew, attacking the snowman is not going to do anything. Stop.
At this point, I'm trying to remember exactly how to get this treasure chest, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
wait.
great. Now Mew's drunk.
No, Mew's not drunk.
Nobody said animals at a drinking age.
I don't think animals do have a drinking age.
They don't. That's the joke. I do believe my scanner just told me it was done scanning.
Huzzah!
Wrong one. It's the other one.
I'm sitting
No, it's the other
Kind
one
of.
right there.
Yeah, I'm noticing. Like, wait, this one.
Ah!
This one's working. I need to go to the one that's not working. No, there it goes.
Ah, it almost broke. Take this, fourth wall.
Where did it go? It's like, hey, you broke the snowball machine, jerk. Good job, Mew. Like, no, Luke, you made Mew do it. I didn't tell him to do this. I didn't tell him to do it. I didn't tell him to do anything. Anyway, for doing that, you get an hourglass. Save these in case you're going to be fighting a really tough boss, because it temporarily freezes it temporarily stops all enemies. So save that for a boss that's kicking your ass, or save it for the super boss. I don't know.
Save it for something.
I hardly ever use hourglasses.
Nah, I think I sold it. I think I sold mine.
You can sell it too if you need money. Why
I
not?
didn't even need money. I just sold it.
Because you weren't going to use
No.
it anyway.
I have no reason to use it. It's like, here, let me slow down time. It's like, ooh.
And yet another mini game.
I'm thinking of rebuilding this mansion.
Well, no, it's not a mini game, but it's a small side quest you can do. It's completely optional, like every other side quest.
I'm already constructing a new mansion for use as a vacation home. It's just right down the road, actually.
Like I have, like
Old folks' homes are very popular. I don't know, I think everybody will want a big mansion like this.
I'm surprised that Annis isn't standing out in front here. She's the one that wants mansions and shit.
How about going to Sheridan? Of course you suggest Sheridan, you freaking fanboy.
Anyway, so yeah, you can go back to Sheridan later, and this guy will be there, and you can. It's kind of like the Lewin side quest, where you just keep giving a bunch of money to do
What
stuff.
do you get out of this?
I think you get a title and a costume.
Spoiler warning: it becomes Guy's mansion.
It might. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I've done. It's been a while since I've attempted every single side quest in this game,
Even if,
and I'm not trying to do a 100% side quest run. So
spoiler, it's the mansion in Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon. Defeated by ghosts. No wonder it's abandoned.
God dang it, poor Luigi.
By the way,
Whatever happened to his first?
it
mansion?
turned into a small house. Yeah,
Seriously?
in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, it starts off with Luigi in his new house, and it's like one of those really short homes.
So basically, the first game never happened. Is that what
No,
you're
the
trying
first
to say?
game happened. It's just Luigi did a really crappy job.
Damn it! And yet another minigame, and this is my least favorite minigame. They bring this back in every Tales game since
You,
Symphonia.
Rosalina, you're the new waitress. Go.
And I'm horrible at these. Because it's a memory minigame, and my memory is shit.
You can actually cheat this game in the 3DS version.
You can technically cheat this game using a 3DS. Just use the camera function.
No, actually, there's no. You can actually freeze. You can actually cheat this game in the 3DS version. If you pushing the home button, it'll actually freeze the entire game, so you actually see what everybody's ordering.
Nice. Nah, I mean, if you can use the 3DS's camera to just take a picture of your TV. Because the camera actually works. Because you wouldn't think that taking a picture of a TV screen would be very focused, but actually it works pretty well.
I was saying in the 3DS version, this is actually a whole lot easier because you can just pause the game whenever you feel like it.
It sounds like something you should be able to do for like everything in this game in the 3DS version.
Like yes, the like in game you can't pause, but you can still push the home button to pause the game.
Yeah.
And doing that, you'll be able to
So
eat.
for this particular minigame, it would be perfect. You can just... So this is the best way for you to get money, because after the first time you do this, you can keep coming back and just keep getting money for doing it.
Go take their order.
It's the fastest way to earn money.
It's like during the. It's like during the mini game, you see Luke with beer. Give me more beer.
Sir, I think you've had... I'll tell you when I've had enough.
2 curry rice and 1 tea.
Yes.
I'll tell you when I had enough. Jay, did you dope his food again? Triangle.
Yeah. Well, I'm just doing it slow just to show off what it
Triangle.
looks like.
And this one's.
See, you have a better... See, you'd do better at this game than I would, because you have a better memory than me.
Yeah, I think it. I think you're given the option to do this more than one. Yeah, like that. You can actually stop on the first time.
Yeah.
You'll still get your reward for it.
Yeah, I think I try to do it at least twice just to show off that it gets a little harder each time.
Well, that's cheating. Look over to the left. His speech bubbles are holding. His speech bubbles are blocking.
Well, see, that's why it gets hard, but it's not that bad to figure out because the only food item that has curry in the title is right there, so you know that guy wants curry rice.
That's cheating.
It's annoying, but it works.
What if one of the customers was one of your own party members?
Oh, goddammit. Wait, I picked the wrong thing there. Shit. And I screwed up because I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Shit.
It's like you have Jake coming in.
There we go. 570 gold, not bad. Am I done? Yes, I'm done. Screw that shit.
You see Jade asking for tea.
It's like, Jade, what are you doing? Well, it's part of your job, isn't it?
Who are you? Oh crap!
It's like, wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute.
What's with the waitress wearing the waitress outfit? I thought you were the waitress not wearing the waitress outfit.
You should have said something.
Ooh. I did.
Fire. Easygoing waitress. This is the title I have on tier currently.
Because it's the first title you get for her that gives her a costume.
No, you don't get a costume for this one actually.
Oh, I thought it was
No.
a costume.
You don't get a costume for it.
It should be. I don't know why it's not.
You would cute things. It must be fake.
Yeah, and I keep it on her too because
Yeah.
why not? And I think at this point I'm checking to see if it actually does make a costume, because it should, because in every other game when you get a waitress
Nah, it's
title,
not-
it
it's
gives
not
you
a costume.
In this game, no.
That wasn't exciting at all.
I gave you a costume in Symphonia.
No, actually, no, it didn't. It didn't. No, it didn't.
I
No,
thought it did.
actually,
Oh no, I'm thinking of the maid I'm thinking of the maid side quest, not the waitress.
yeah, you don't get a waitress costume.
Yeah, I think the first game that gets you an actual waitress costume is Vesperia,
Yes, I believe so.
and of course you get it for Judith, because why the hell wouldn't you get it for Judith?
No, actually, that's still a maid costume.
I thought she gets a waitress costume.
I think
too.
I think that's a maid costume you're thinking of.
Oh. Maybe it's Rita that gets the waitress costume. I can't remember. It's been a while since.
By the way, don't spend the night here.
No, it's way too much money.
What's that? You want $1,000 to stay?
Not my fault. You found out the hard way.
Oh no, I didn't find out the hard way. They tell you the price up front.
Well, I know. It was like I'm gonna. I remember you telling me like I need to rest. And like 500 gold. Fuck that shit.
Yep.
And at this point, I just going like,
Wait, is it?
okay, now I can go to the governor's mansion because I pretty much showed off everything else.
This isn't the bar.
Wait, this isn't the casino. I deserve more money.
Why can't poor people just buy more money?
That-
That's Italia's logic. Why
so
can't
horrible, but
that's
so
that's,
true.
that's Italia's logic. Why can't poor people just buy more money?
Oh, like Talia actually has any money.
I would say something, but you're not gonna like what I say. Alka Forte. I found no use for it.
That's a capacity core. It's better than nothing.
Meanwhile, Ash is just sitting in the corner weeping. Everybody's like, look at all the capacity cores you don't have.
Or you can't equip.
That you can't have ever.
Anyway, it gets 3 agility and 2 physical attacks, so yay.
What?
In fact, I think I actually give that to Luke because he needs agility, but I could be wrong.
You know what?
I
I
reported
just
this a while
thought
ago.
of something very stupid.
What?
You know how Luke's a replica of Ash, right?
Right?
What would happen if Luke got drunk and because of that Ash got drunk too at the exact same time?
I don't think that's
No,
how
it does.
works.
It's not how it works. But it'd be freaking hilarious if that were the case. Just think about that for a second.
I am. God dang it.
Ash, what's wrong with you? Shut up! I don't care.
Shut up, you dreck. You're supposed to be looking for Van. You... Damn it.
Oh no, there goes my lunch.
Jade! Oh, my brother's alive!
Brother?
Bum,
Seriously?
bum, bum.
Whoa.
Hello, Nephi.
And everybody except
It's been
Ash
a while,
reacted.
hasn't it? Not since your wedding, I believe.
Actually, I think Annis is reacting. It's
She just doesn't care.
because of where she's standing. They don't need to
What's
change. They don't
going
need to
on?
make her
They
model turn.
said you were killed at
Yeah,
Exodus.
it's like everybody but Annis reacted to that news. It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, you guys are
Well,
surprised by
what
that?
happened
Seriously?
is-
No, I like it's not. I think her surprise reaction's still there. It's
That's
just her
incredible.
model's always her with her hand
I'm
on her
just
hips
glad
like
you're
that.
safe.
No, she's not surprised. She shouldn't be surprised.
We'll inspect the Tartarus. Once you're
No,
resupplied,
and like remember when you were
please
talking
go
to
see
her dad,
Emperor
and
Peony.
she's like, "Dad, what the hell? What do you mean you just
He's been
randomly
very
gave those
worried.
people our money?
Nah.
Oh? Didn't
This is
everyone
why
think
we're
I
in
was
poverty.
dead?
You keep giving people our money."
His Majesty was the only one
To
who
run the
believed you were
casino.
still alive. The rest of you too.
I know,
Please
that's
wait
be
a bit
funny,
while
'cause
we
they don't
prepare
live
your
in
shed.
Canada.
No, that's supposed to. That's the joke.
This is a tourist city, so I think you'll be safe
Maybe
here.
if the casino were actually in Doth, it would make more sense.
I'll book a room at the inn for you. Please get some rest.
I'll book a room at the very expensive inn.
If you
that
don't
you
mind,
just stay,
I'd
that
like
you
a
just
word with
tried
you.
to stay at.
Please come by again later, alone.
I like this quote, by the way. It's hilarious in hindsight.
I know. Also, looking at Nefri's character model, she kind of reminds me of what's her face from Ace Attorney. That actress chick.
Actress chick.
She worked on the Steel Samurai in the first.
I know who
game.
you're talking about, but I can't think of her name now. I know.
Yeah,
I know
can't
exactly who
remember
you're
her
talking
name
about.
either.
It's the one with the one in blue.
I know
right?
who I'm talking about too. I can't remember her
The
name.
one in
though.
blue, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looks kind of like her. She's got the same kind of haircut.
I knew it. She's wanted for criminal activity.
We've received word from the governor.
God damn it!
Please make yourselves comfortable.
Hey, to be fair.
Meanwhile, Muse does his own tap dance scenario.
Oh, I forgot something.
Hello,
in
my
Nephi's-
baby.
Oh yeah, for some
I'll
reason,
look at it
every
real
time
quick.
you come here, Mew does some
Shall I go
awkward
with you?
thing.
He's drunk too.
Nefri's a woman, remember? Oh, I love
I love
looking at
this line,
beautiful
too.
women.
God damn it, guys!
Oh, I like
He is
looking,
most
but
certainly a guy.
yeah.
She's an older woman and married, you know.
Wait, hold on. I didn't mean it like that.
Son of a bitch.
Master, I'll go with you too.
Yeah, everybody just shut up. I don't need anyone to come with me.
It's big.
God damn it.
I like this in hindsight. It tells you to come alone, but Mew's there anyway.
Because, well, not like she cares that much about what Mew wants.
She specifically said to come alone, and then Mew's here. You can still use Mew anywhere you feel like. So it's like, technically you're not alone. Why is that dog on the sewer?
Because why not?
He's gonna get snagged by the Ninja Turtles.
It's winter. I don't think the turtles are going to try and do anything.
You don't know that.
When have they ever fought in the
Plenty of
winter?
times, actually.
I'm
They're
sorry.
reptiles.
When
They're
I heard you were
cold-blooded.
a
It would
replica,
destroy them.
I thought
They don't
I
care.
simply must tell you about my brother.
They've worn winter clothes before. In fact, they were in a snowy cottage during the 2003 show.
The reason why Jade
Anyway,
created
this is the
Famicry.
reason why this part's a little longer than usual.
Story
Backstory
everywhere.
on Jade.
Even now, I still remember
Backstory
that
on
day.
Jade.
I was careless and broke my favorite doll.
What'd you have, a Barbie doll? That's not the point.
My brother
Up.
developed the basis for Famicry and used it to create a copy of my doll, a replica.
Why does this sound like the entire plot of Full Metal Alchemist?
He was 9 years old.
Because Famicry is basically alchemy, but not.
This sounds eerily similar to Full Metal Alchemist, I'm not gonna lie.
It wouldn't surprise me if they got
Normally,
the idea
you'd
from
simply
Full
buy
Metal
another
Alchemist.
doll.
'Cause at the
But my
time that
brother
this
created
game
a
was
copy.
made, I think it was when Full Metal Alchemist first started.
I felt something abnormal. in
Normally
his
you
way of
buy another
thinking.
doll. I didn't have the money for that crap.
Abnormal. You don't have to put it like that.
Like you know.
He acts nice now, but as a child, my brother was a terror. A devil. He could use fun guards that adults found difficult.
I get it. Oh wait, you're not
He
joking.
enjoyed killing even harmless monsters.
Adrian Andrews, that's her name.
Okay.
My
That's what I
brother
was
didn't
thinking. It's been a
understand
while
what
since
it
we did
meant
our
for
Ace
living
Attorney
things to die.
run, so I couldn't remember anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and we haven't seen Adrian
Doesn't
since
seem
the
that
first
way to
game,
me.
so...
So Kid J is pretty much that one kid who likes to use magnifying glass on
It was
ants.
Professor Nebulin who changed him.
Pretty much.
She was a healer, a seventh phonist.
Jade was an asshole.
He's that one kid who steals the magnifying glass,
Jade can't
uses
use
it
the
on an
seventh
anthill.
phonon, so he admired her. But a
Pretty
tragedy
much.
occurred.
A tragedy
He
occurred.
tried to
A very
use the
bad,
seventh phonon
very bad
and wound up
car
unleashing a
crash.
fauna guard he couldn't control.
Hey,
No.
don't be a
No.
jerk now.
Jade's fauna guard struck down Professor Nebulum and set the building on fire.
And don't worry, this won't come back into play later. if
I
you
see
guys-
Nebulum that immediately throws red flags.
She was still barely alive, just laying there. My brother looked at her and
Just
had an
saying.
idea.
Yes, yes, Nebulum is the super
There
boss
was
of this
still time
game,
to make a replica.
and I will
He could
try to
save
show,
Professor
and I
Nebulum.
will try to show her off. It takes a while, and don't
Jade
be
extracted her
surprised if I get my
information
ass
and
kicked.
created
because,
It's a super boss. I don't think
yeah.
anybody's gonna care.
Hardest boss in the game
But
for
the
a reason.
replica that was born was nothing more than a monster.
What happened to the
The
real
replica
Nebula?
was nothing more than the most powerful boss in the game.
She
Have
passed
fun
away.
with that.
It's like, it's like,
After that,
so I
my
fight
brother's
her,
talents
right?
were recognized,
If you wanna
and he was
die.
adopted into the famous Curtis military family.
So you're saying I should say?
I would consider that a spoiler,
I
but
think
since
he
it's an
probably
optional
wanted a
boss, I
better
don't feel bad
environment
about
for
spoiling
studying
that.
how to bring back
So
the
you tell me to
professor.
throw something at her, right?
But he stopped replicating living things.
If I
Why?
still had my wooden sword, I'd throw that at her.
Hey, I stole like Greta's
That's
gun.
thanks
Does
to
that count?
Emperor Peony. Those two were best friends.
God damn it.
I see.
And guess what? They're both sarcastic douches.
But honestly, I think deep down,
I
my
remember the
brother
last time I
still
tried
wants
to record
resurrect
myself
Professor
fighting a
Nebulum.
super boss in a Tales game. That was me trying to fight
I
a
don't really
Vishian.
think that's the case.
Long time ago, and I had to re-record that like 3
Yes,
times.
It may just
I'm
be
half
a
expecting.
groundless
I was
fear.
half expecting a. I was half expecting a fail reel.
But I still wanted to let you know so that you could help to keep him in check.
You know, they get talking about
I eventually
talking
beat
about
him.
super bosses. I want to bring this up
I'm
because I
sorry for
remember
taking
seeing
up
this
so much
video
of
a
your
long time
time.
ago.
Thank you for listening.
There's actually a video on YouTube somewhere where somebody's taking on a Vishian, and a Vishian cast meter, and at the same time Genus cast meter. So it's like just like two sides of meteors going on the same final at the same time.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so big that it actually lags the
There's some
game.
nephews told you.
Damn. You can
Okay, what?
cheat fighting a Vishian by just
You're a
using
naughty
Colette,
boy
just constantly
telling lies like
spamming Pow Hammer until she throws a green hammer. Then he
How
gets
did you
super
know?
poisoned and you just run away for the rest of the fight until he
doesn't
dies.
matter.
Good luck getting that.
Though
Though.
I
Good
will
luck
say
getting
for the
that. It's
record
very rare.
That I no longer desire
Yeah, I've actually
to
seen
resurrect the
I've
professor.
seen people do it.
I know.
It's the fastest and most reliable way.
I
to
know.
kill
I've
him.
seen it.
Really?
I've seen it happen too.
You're sure?
You should
It's
know
not
the reason for
easy,
that
but it's
better
the
than anyone.
easiest way to do it.
I want to beg Professor Neblem's forgiveness, so that I might feel better.
The tension is high.
But
Sure,
replicas
Jade.
have no memory of the past. A replica cannot forgive me.
The tension is so high in this room that it's getting
Jade.
steamy.
I'll live the rest of my life
You
pained
can
by the
cut
sins
the
of
tension
my
with a
past.
6-foot samurai sword. Too bad I can't actually buy one.
That'd be awesome.
Sins?
That would
You
be
mean killing
awesome.
Nebulum?
And the fact that it would still fit in that really small knife-sized sheath of.
Perhaps my greatest sin was not understanding the
That's another thing I
significance
find
of life
hilarious.
and
Is
death.
every sword fits in that sheath that Luke has.
Even if it's obviously
If I
bigger.
had the ability to
than
make replicas,
Like,
think I
you'd
would've done
think
the
that,
same
like the
thing.
sheath is the size of a regular hunting knife, and like you can get like this humongous ass sword,
Are
and
you
it still
trying to
fits in
cheer
there.
me up?
I know it's video game logic, but it's still hilarious.
Nah.
You've somewhat missed the mark, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Aw, for once Jade's not being a
He's always a
douchebag.
douchebag. Even
In any
even when he's
case,
feeling sad, he's a
You mustn't
douchebag.
tell anyone of this. Understood?
Not exactly. Like he's at least legitimately going like, well, you know
Alright.
now, so there's no point in me kind of trying to hide it anymore.
But if you tell anybody, I will murder you.
That's a promise.
I will kill you. Mew, that goes for you too. Aw.
No, I'm just saying that the cutscene completely misses that.
It does.
It's like, yeah, it's like, are we just gonna ignore the fact that Mew came with you?
You know, it's the fact that they don't actually show a Mew on, like, riding on Luke.
They don't show Mew in cutscenes at all. Well, half the time anyway.
Unless he's
Yeah.
relevant.
Or he does crap like this.
Yeah, this is just one of those
Yeah.
random skits.
I said, "Oh,
Just to be
I'm
funny
sorry,
and
I said
cute.
that a little too early." Yeah, everything is cold. Well, that's maybe not so bad after all, Colonel.
Wow, Annis.
I saw him walking with a pretty woman earlier. There's already 3 pretty women right here.
Annis, you're 13.
What?
Dang it, Cheer. What? And of course, everyone jumps to conclusions.
Tap that. Oh boy.
God dang it.
That was awkward. Speaking of Mew,
I don't know what's going on
he's
here.
constantly headbanging. He's banging his head on the wall thinking what happened last night. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Okay, I'm done.
So I kind of... Yeah, sorry for leaving that on there for a little bit, but that's like one of the best parts of the game. Is like for some reason Mew...
Mew just likes to do
maybe it's because he's... Of earlier, he said he was cold, so he's trying to warm himself up by spinning in
Yeah, Mew
circles.
just and in some of these cutscenes, in fact, I think half the cutscenes would be great if it was just had Mew in the background doing random crap.
Like that, or he's just running up and down the hall screaming.
He tried the hot sauce, didn't he? Yep. Okay.
But he already breathes fire. He didn't. Oh, great! Now he remembers he can breathe fire.
My mouth
Nice.
is burning.
Damn it, Jade!
Then there's no time to waste. Let's go through circles.
Let's make sure nobody dies.
Give my regards to His Majesty. I'll tell him you were here.
Also, be sure to come visit me. I am the mayor of this town, after all, you bastard.
Look, they actually acknowledged what Mew said. That Mew was there the entire time.
Yeah. Well, again, it's because they don't expect Mew to do anything.
Mew's just right here the entire time.
They don't expect Mew to say anything to anybody.
I just wanted to ask someone. And Mew was just sitting there right there the entire time. He's like, okay. See if I care.
Didn't you promise not to tell anyone? Oh, shit.
Well, excuse me. Mew was already there. You realize Mew was there when your sister was talking to me.
That's why he's talking to both of them.
Mew was right there. Were you going to kill me for talking about something that he already knows? You dingus.
It's like, oh, there's the everybody knows.
Nobody knows. Different.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Nobody cares.
What? I'm half expecting Mew to spoil the whole thing.
Nah. Well, he would until Jake does this.
I was waiting for the glasses tint. You know that one time, that kind of thing where he's glaring at someone and it just has a really, really evil tint to it.
Yeah. One of those things where like it does a big zoom in on his face and his eyes are all darkened out.
Dramatic Jade. Da, da, da.
God damn it.
Anyways, we'll see you at part 37.
Yep.